but we'll talk about it later. This and this can go. Okay, these can go where that is. I can do this one also. This can go over here for right now. I don't want it to get ruined. And that can go right there. This is exciting. Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rift Kids Craft Corner. I have a few things I want to talk about first before we start the fun show of resin and everything like that. I got something for my nails, which is kind of odd. Thank you. How are you doing, Addie? Ignore that. I want to show you something that is on my fingernails because I normally don't wear fingernail polish or anything. This is not fingernail polish. This is called Cistico. And it's been 1 day since I've worn it. It's very easy. There's no bubbling or anything, and it holds on to my nails really well. It's not nail polish. We'll see. But this is what they look like. This is the Cistico. The brand, where did I put the brand? The brand is right here. I can show you what it looks like real quick. No, I'm not advertising this. I'm just showing you. This is something new. It's one of these unique, like, little pots, and it's not nail polish per se. It's a nail mineralizer, whatever you call it. So that's what I wanted to show you first before I started. But I'm here. Yay! Yeah, today I am doing resin because I have something going on Friday. I have to go to a funeral, which is not fun. By the way, we finally got something for the chickens. See, now I got them on. Okay, so we got this ready. We have a few things ready. Also, I was wondering one thing for you. Now, I'm not doing it right now, but I will. I'm thinking about it. How would you like this and this, like a little doorway to look at your cats? Just an idea. I mean, I would have to really hold it tight so it doesn't go under, and we would have to make certain it's really tight. But how would you like something like that for your cats? You know, the kitty cat one. There's those kitties. And they have a nice, beautiful shine to them, too. Just an idea I was thinking. But you can let me know. Anyway, I'm going to go get the resin, and I'll be right back. Resin is not out here, not sitting in my way. So I got to get the resin. So be right back. Jeff, you want to say hi to them?
Mm-hmm.
Say hi. Like you usually do.
Good morning, everybody. My lovely wife tells me every time she does one of these presentations that I have everything ready. There's nothing else I need to prepare.
I don't need to prepare. I just need to
set to go.
You know, I don't leave the resin in here so I don't trip over it and it doesn't fall on the ground.
Correct.
That's all I needed to do. Get the resin. I'm happy.
Here it is.
I'm happy because we got the resin. It didn't take very long. Oh, I love that, man.
I have no idea what you're going to be doing one day if I happen to have to be somewhere else.
We'll see when that day comes.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to do is, and I normally would be doing something else. Also, I'm making the second half of this. Now, reason why I say the second half, if I can find it, I made this one. Remember this one right here? This gorgeous one right here? You see it? Right there? I'm making the other half, but I have to make it, I have to fill it halfway with glow in the dark pink and leave it alone to about halfway to 3/4 way, and then we'll talk. Ah, I'm excited, guys. I'm really, really excited today. Very excitable. Be right back. I do have one more thing I have to have. Because if I'm going to put that on there, I don't want it. It's hard to take these off of this, so it has to be on something already when I'm doing this. So these not so much, but this definitely, because they're floppy. So yeah, I'm here. I'm starting my day. Okay, let's see. We'll get this. Yeah. I want to show her the end results of these. I also want to show you the end results of a couple of them, okay? The end results of a door frame or door and the other door. So yeah, that's the door and that's the door. Thought you would like to see that. Okay, now we are back. Let's do resining. Woo! Okay. This one right here is Ocean Coat. I should have just gotten art craft, but instead I got Ocean Coat. Of course, I did something crazy. But I have something else that will help me pull it off. So the good news is my hair is up high. There's not going to be any hair today at all. Done. Gonna bring out some of the baby wipes so I don't have to keep getting baby wipes. I wipe this off a little bit and wipe my gloves off because it does get messy. Okay, that's ready. That didn't take long, did it? So, what my goal is today. Yeah, you're clean as far as I remember. I washed you out. Okay. What my goal is today. So, we want to go to the 40 mark. today. So we're going up to 40. Jeff brought me coffee. It's not over 40, is it? It looks like it's exactly a 40, but it's a little over. I could just pour a little bit. Yeah, 40. So we got 40 in there. So what I'm doing is I measure as per what is set up right here. This is Ocean Coat, and it's really nice. I also like adding a little bit of this to it because, after all, it's a yellowing color. And I don't like yellowing color on anything. I did find my other tool, but in the excitement, I misplaced it again. Isn't that funny? So we'll use this like we usually do on yellowing. What's going on here? But I thought you would like to see my nails. I did get Cisco. Someone sent me Cisco or something. And I'm trying it out, which is exciting. So this one right here is just clearing out the yellow. It's something that was given to me by none other than Sophie and Toffee. Well, I bought it a long time ago. And it's supposed to get rid of the yellow, and it does a pretty good job. There's a piece of nasty there. So there's a little bit of there was a little bit of yellowing, and I just mixed in some non-yellowing stuff. It's a non-yellowing agent from Sophie and Toffee. I will tell you, it does work. I have a lot of plans today. Today, over here in Australia, at this moment in time, it's Valentine's Day, even though I don't really celebrate it. It is Valentine's Day. So, to those who do, I hope you have a wonderful day. Now, we are now doing, and the good news is I'm wearing my not so nice clothes. One thing I've learned is don't wear your best clothes when you're working with resin. It makes it dirty. There we go. Come on, lift you up. That's more like it. Okay, now we are going to do a fun little thing today. We are making a lot of hearts today. Plus, I thought, why not do that one that I told you I was going to do? The one that looks like a heart. It has that gorgeous medium to it. I showed it to you just now. Let me wash my hands. Well, my gloves. Because I don't need my gloves to be that dirty, do I? With a lot of resin stuff on it. Okay, so we have. It's at 40. I want it up to level 80. So now we're using red, which is the regular resin. So the other one was the hardener or whatever you call it. And this is the regular resin. So we're going to pour the regular resin in. It should lift it up to 80. I don't want to go too fast because I've learned with resin, it's not nice. It cannot be nice to you. Wish it would, but it can't be nice to you. So, resin is right now there. So, all the resin is together. Now, the color I'm going to be putting in here is like a glow-in-the-dark pink. Yes, you heard correctly. I'm going with glow-in-the-dark pink. Pink fits, the Valentine's Day and all that. So we're going to be going with glow-in-the-dark pink. So all I'm doing now is just mixing it until it's completely mixed in. I don't want any shoestrings or any strings at all in my resin. Oh, honey, can you do me a favor?
What's that doing?
In my other craft room, well, it's not really my craft room, but where my Cricut is,
Yes. Yeah.
there's a blue sheet. Can you go get it for me, please?
A blue sheet of what? Do you mean your little
Vinyl.
Do you mean the thing that you use to feed stuff into the machine?
Yeah, it's blue.
Matte.
It's not the matte, it's the blue sheet. It's the one that made the dolphin. So I tried out my Cricut.
I don't think they'll be able to see the patterns on here.
No, but I can bring it out and I can show them the pattern. Yep, the dolphin.
Okay.
And I need my tool. Now, there's a tool out there that I can pull out. But there's, I'm not sure you can see it.
They won't. I really doubt if they'll be able to.
I think they can. This is from the Cricut.
Yeah, you need to eat before it goes soggy.
If you can see the slight cuttings, you can let me know.
Morning.
You should be able to see the slight cuttings. There's little cuttings in there. So, yeah. Good morning, Dad. So what I usually do is I finish this part real fast. Well, not fast, but fast enough. I love working with resin. There's only two things I love doing. One is crochet and the other is resin. And since I wanted to do some of the resin project that I have to finish for Valentine's Day or this month, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. So right here, we're going to set this up. The reason I have it set up, let's see, which one will this fit on? Might fit on this one, though this one would be better. So right now, we are going to try and get the bubbles out. But as you can tell how clear this is, it's clear. It is clear. So I have a little thing here, which I use. And it pops bubbles for me. So I'm banging on it right now to get all the bubbles up to the top, if I can. Then there's this. It's not going into my resin work. So what I thought about when I'm working with resin, I also thought about making a dolphin thing. So I could do a dolphin thing in this one. Just give me a moment to pull it up. Things are falling all around me right now. I found a thing to put something in for, oh, okay, that would work. But I was thinking of putting a dolphin splashing right in here, but that's the bottom half. So we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Okay. There's also, we could make a little dolphin in here and put a dolphin in there. Or, well, I have a lot of choices today. Whoa, good catch. Good catch. I use a lot of different colors and all types of things. I make different things. And I'm working on making, here's that little wolf. I call it a 3D wolf because after all, it looks 3D, doesn't it? Yay, it's ready. One thing I like about this is it does come to the top and it will go away. So most of the bubbles are out of there. Most. Not all, but most. So we're going to bring this close by so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, thanks for reminding me. I need to put pink in, don't I? Yeah. I'll use the rest for the top half later. So here's the pink. We're going to mix it in. You want that pink to really go through. Oh, that's going to look good. Yeah, there's some pink here. Aim it at me. There's some pink here. That's amazing. This is I want to make certain all the pink is in there, distributed. Yeah, that's good. So that's the pink. So I got pink in here. Now I'm not going to add any hearts to it due to the fact that what happens is the hearts float down. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say here? The hearts float down. Yeah, but we don't want the hearts to float down. We want it to float, well, not float up, but you know what I mean. So what we're going to do right now is do the bottom half. So what we want to do is this part right here. We want it about half full. And then we want it to harden, or at least it's called a soft harden, maybe. Soft harden, maybe. Oh, there you are. Yes, it sinks down, and we don't want it to sink down. If we let it sink down, then it doesn't come out. Okay. What I mean, let's just make sure this goes here. So we're trying to get the pink all the way around this. Because what we're trying to do, we don't want it to sink down. We want it to kind of be up, if that makes sense. What? Okay, where's in my... Okay. Stay on page and don't do that. Yeah, we want it... Okay, so what's going on is... I showed it to you before, but I'll show it again if I can find it. It's laying here. Put it somewhere. So what's going on is when you're doing this and you're working on your resin, you want the thing to... So first things first, I'm getting rid of the bubbles. Bubbles is going away. Yeah, bubbles. I don't have one of those debubblers, so I'm doing with what I have. But we want the hearts, well, not the hearts. We want this, the hearts, to be up on top. The reason why I'm doing it this way, let me make certain this area is cleaned up. So I did it like half and half, or I think I did. When you're doing this, you want it up. I can find that little thing I just showed. Oh, is it down here? Oh, it's right here. Okay. So, as you can tell, this is set up exactly like this when you're working with resin. Okay. And that comes out of there. Okay. So you have this part right here looking exactly like this. Do you see what I'm talking about? What you want is the other side to be just as beautiful when you take it out. Do you see what I'm doing? Let me know your thoughts. But that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to set that up. That's what I'm trying to do. So for right now, Jeff, can you go take this out to my where the other one is so it can kind of dry or thicken up or whatever?
To the table.
To the
Ironing board table.
Ironing board table. It's going onto... Yeah. Be very careful.
Yeah.
So the first thing I'm doing is doing that, that pinky color. Now,
Well, putting it out here. Is there something under this paper?
don't you dare take that paper off.
Can I put it on the paper?
No. Leave it on that because it's really hard to... Give me a moment.
You don't have room out here.
Give me a moment.
I'm going to have to put it on the bench.
No. No, honey. There's room on this.
I asked if I could put it on the paper. You said no.
Yes.
So don't put it on the paper. Don't move the paper. Well, now it's on the paper.
Yeah, that's... honey, you were confusing me. I'm talking about don't put it... Never mind. I know what I'm saying. I'm not awake. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make our...
I see paper over something. I assume there's something underneath it I shouldn't disturb.
No, I have it there so things won't run off of it. Exactly, when the words are not working. Okay. So we have, first off, the start of something cute. And you know me and cute. I don't really go with cute. But hey, whatever. Now, we want to add a little bit. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? I am so thankful I have this heat gun. So we have this. And it can go onto this. That'll work. Right? Right. So using these as my thing, so when I'm pouring into them, they come out nice and fluid. Well, not fluid, but you know what I mean. So we're going to put some of this in here. And we're going to add some. Yeah, I do. I give it my best shot. I do. I actually do. When I work with resin, I put every little essence of myself into my work. That's why you know you're getting a Rift Guest Craft Corner type of stuff. So reason why I'm putting it like this is so I can add some glitters and stuff like that. Did I put it in the other room? I did. Honey, in our bedroom,
Yes, dear.
is a pink and clear. Never mind. You talk to them. I know exactly what I'm looking for. He doesn't.
Precisely.
I'll go get it. You say hi to them. Do your jokes. You have a lot of odd dad jokes.
I don't have any jokes. What makes you think I have any jokes? Jokes are random fluctuations in the universe. Sometimes they appear, sometimes they disappear, sometimes I get to open my mouth and say a joke. Don't store them. If you do store them, I don't know where they get stored. It should be filed under J for joke, but it's not. Maybe I should look under S for silly. Or stupid. Could be there.
You're never stupid, dear heart.
Yeah, but some jokes are. So.
Yeah, some jokes are stupid when they want to be.
See? I told you they had a life of their own.
What do you mean?
I said they're randomly fluctuating throughout the universe. They're not getting stored in anyone's memory. Some people just have easier access. That's all. Oops.
Okay, here we
Otherwise, how do you
go.
explain inspiration?
So, let's add a little bit of gold. Or even maybe a couple. No, this is too thick. Although I could use the little thinner ones to make it really unique. Something there. Don't like when they fall like that. This has a little bit like a purpley color, so we could go with that. This has red. I'm just figuring everything out here. And that's blue. That's black. Believe it or not, these are things I've had for a while. And don't know what that is. We'll figure it out later. Oh, and there's blue and there's green here too. So I could mix a little bit of glow in the dark pink with green. I can do it with red. I can do it with gold. Pink and gold would work, right? I want to go with the thinnest one I can find because it doesn't, it floats. When it's thin, it floats. When it's thick, it doesn't. So we're going to add some red to this one and put it in this. Where's my there. That's what I'm looking for. Ah, there you are. Woo. So we'll put a little bit of red. Not a whole lot of red, guys. I've learned if you put too much red, or if you put too much pink, or if you put too much of the color, it will overpower it, if that makes sense. And I don't want to overpower any of it. And believe it or not, a lot of these colors I've had for years. 5 years to be exact. Wouldn't you agree?
Mm-hmm.
5 years I've had these colors, so I think this will be a pretty color in there. It's sort of Valentine-y. Now, I like using the holographic one right now. So here's the holographic. Now, I'm looking for the one with the hearts in it. This is the one with the hearts. And you take your spatula like thing right here, and you pull all of it out, and you make certain you use every ounce of it when you're working with resin. But look at that, guys. There, in there is a heart. Now, I have an idea. I have another idea. I'm not sure it's gonna work. Don't take my my thoughts to action. Oh, that came out wrong. It did come out wrong. It did come out wrong. Oh, my back. I have to be careful with my back lately. My back has been giving me jip. Like, really giving me jip? No, you don't. You can fall there. This is one of my new ones that I got today in the mail. No, that's not it. But nope, that's not it either. Oh, Murgles. No, the Cisco thing is not to fall on the floor. Not finding what I'm looking for. I had some stuff I can put on there, but never mind. We'll go with this. It wasn't my idea, but we'll go with this. Can't wait till I get my own home. Okay. We are going to put this on the outside of it. I want the smallest ones. Oh, Murgles. So what I'm doing is I'm putting a little thingy on it. Okay, so I'm gonna use my pusher. Well, this will work. And where did I put my glasses? I need my glasses for seeing. Don't you dare. Don't fall. Oh, marbles. Of course. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. I use my glasses to help me see. So I'm trying to bring it as close to the edge because I want it to really look unique. It gives it a unique look. Now, these are actually fake, believe it or not. These are not real stones. But I thought this would give it a unique look. You know, it gives it a little edging.
That's right.
Yep, it is.
Hmm.
So maybe it was a good idea we didn't let them out today.
Top
Yeah.
would have protected them.
Yep, Yahweh protected them.
No, I said the top would have protected them. But, kudos to the boss.
Yep. Kudos to our boss. Like I said, I have one of these there are these fake things. You see these fake things? Yeah, they work really well in setting a perimeter around. Gives it a little bit of like a framing, if that makes sense. So I'm right now taking this and framing it. So we're framing a heart within a heart. I think that's looking good. Oh, I like that. That looks good. So on Friday, the reason why I'm not going to be on Friday, we have to go to a funeral. My husband's uncle died. So we have to go to the funeral. But you can see it. You can kind of get an idea what I'm doing. It's just adding a frame around it. And I like the idea of adding just a hint of a frame. That looks amazing. I like that. And that's going to look really good when it's done. My husband's uncle died, so we have to not do this on Friday. I did work on an Anki last week. I really did. I did an Anki body. If anyone wants to see, I can show you the Anki body. This is my Anki. It's not done, but there's the body. Here's the head. You can see the head of it. Here's the tail. You can see the tail of it. I still have to do the feet, and I have to do the thorns around it. But that's the Anki body. Woohoo! I did good. I like that. I think that looks really good. I am very happy with that. It just adds a little bit of a frame to it. Now we're going to go with like a gold color next. So that's a red. And I think the red really accentuates it. Here, I'll show you. See, do you see a little bit of a frame? Very slight frame. There's a slight frame there. Oh, Murgles. Whatever. So the next one I want to do is put in some more pink. Now this pink will have gold in it, and I'm going to go with something different. Yep, maybe a little more pink. We have to use up this when we're working with resin. It's not like, oh, I can't use it or anything. There will be one with green, and there will be one with gold. Now the gold, I'm thinking, why not do it in this one right here? It's called the sun rays. Why not do that? Add sun rays to it. What do you think? Pink with sun rays? Sounds interesting. So this is my gold color. And yeah, I love doing this. I love working with resin. It's one of my favorite pastimes. Glad I had that. That made a beautiful frame. And I will need this. Thank you. So we're going to be mixing the gold. Oh, that looks so pretty. And I said I was going to do hearts today. I have to do the hearts because, well, after all, it's Hearts Day. Oh yeah, that will work really good with the sun rays. Don't you agree? That will work really well with the sun rays. And I like working with sun rays and everything. So we'll put this part right in here because we don't want to be over full. So we'll take some. Ooh, boy. There, that'll look good. And that's what you call the sun rays. Sun rays, you know, because, well, it has sun and it has a little ray look to it. So that's going to be cute as all get out. Won't it, dear?
Should.
So,
I like sunrise too.
Yeah, I do like sun rays. I'm just wiping up a little bit because I don't want all of this stuff to go every which way. There we go. I think we're landing it right in the right area. And clean this little section out right in here because we don't want that section. There. Now, next one we're going to do is, let's see. Do you think blue and pink will go? Do you think blue and pink will go? So yeah, we're doing little hearts, and I love that look. I can't wait till it comes unframed. Oh my word, that's gonna be so cute. Sorry, I go really weird on people when it comes to looking at my artwork, and it's like, oh, isn't that gonna be cute and all that? You heard me right. I actually think some things will turn out really cute. So we're going to go with blue this next time. And then I'm going to go with a green. Green's going up here. Blue's going down there. I think blue and pink will mix. I think. So I'm going with blue, green, and red. I think that will look very interesting. So we'll take one of these little guys, mix it. We want the blue mixed in really well into the pink. This is when you work everything out to make it look just right the way you want it. We're going to pour the blue into this one right here. It looks almost like a purpley color. It'll fit. It'll fit the Valentine's Day theme. No! What was that? There was a piece of hair in there. I saw it. I knew I found you. I knew I saw you. And you don't want any whatever you call it, I think that blue actually did bring out some of this beautiful look. Oh, Marcos, where are you guys coming from? Okay, something's in there that's not making me happy at all. Okay, it's not that one. I can see it from here, but how do I reach it? Maybe this one or this one, somewhere here. No, it's not there. I gotta find it. It's like, oh, can't believe there's a piece of hair in here. Don't think it's showing, but hopefully it doesn't show in anyone else's when it's dry. I really like how that turned out, though. That's cute. So we got blue in there now. So we're going to clean this out because I always clean things out when I'm working with resin. I'm really upset that there might be a piece of hair in there. I didn't see it first, but then I saw the hair go in and I can't find it. So please forgive me if you find hair in your resin. I really tried not to have any. So now we're going for green. Honey, this
Yeah.
fly is being a pain in the...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I'm going with the theme I'm going with, and it might not make sense, but the theme I'm going with right now is that it is technically here in Australia, it's already Valentine's Day. So I was like, well, today's still Valentine's Day, even though I don't celebrate it. I still make things for other people. So there's that. Love how that one turned out. Oh my word, I can't wait to see how that turned out. So we're going with a greeny color. Starting to warm to my hands, so that tells me it's coming. But this has like green in it. That's good. No hair. And there's the greenie. As you can tell, I did green, red, blue, and guess it's an orange color. No, yellow. Yellow. So I did a green, red, blue, yellow color. So that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. That's just to give it a look that's unique. I might put just a little hint of pink over this one, just a little bit. Not too much, just enough. And make certain everything looks good. And there you go. Now, this is glow in the dark. This is not glow in the dark, but this is so I'm right now cutting the, if there is any bubbles, I'm trying to cut the bubbles. There's no bubbles. Okay. Let me move this and we'll go with the next color. Woohoo! This is looking good. I like that. So yeah, that looks good. So that's done. Let go of my dress.
Oh.
No, I was talking to myself on something. So that's done. That's put away. So far, so good. We could have went with a purpley color, but we did go with red. We did go with that, and we did go with that. So that's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. We did even go with green for this blast. Okay, now we have this right here. And I have other stuff I can use. So in here, I have a blue, green, red color in there, which is pretty cool. So here we go. Next, let's do something. Not sure this will work. And I'm looking for the thing I was going to work on next. Ah, there you are. So we still have this. Do you want me to make, let's see, what has pink on it? Let's see, what has pink on it? Oh, Murgles. Oh, you're not supposed to fall out. You stay there. What has pink on it? This is where it gets iffy because these are not easy to move around. I'm trying to look at. Maybe use glow in the dark pink in the back of this one. Maybe there. Maybe behind this. Maybe this. So we're using up the glow in the dark pink because it does glow. Okay, so I think I got all the glow in the dark pink from the first batch. Okay. So we're using the glow in the dark pink in the first batch. I think that turned out pretty good. And the only reason I put it on this one right here is because, long story short, it decided to, no, you don't fall. It decided to do something that I didn't want. Come on, pop the bubble. There's a bubble inside that bubble. Let's get that bubble up. So it goes. So not bad. Pop that bubble. It's not bad. Not bad at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to fix this to the edges because we want this to the edges. It gives it a little bit of a uniqueness. And that gives you an idea. Now there is a sloth in here. There's also a cute little ladybugs. There's like 2 ladybugs in here. One right here, one right here. There's a cute little sloth right there. So that takes care of that. Now, we are going to clean this out very quickly so I can use it again. Yes, I have a lot of these, but I always wash. I always try and use up the same one over and over and over again, so I don't make so many messes, if that makes sense. The good news is I do have a dolphin here I would really want to try out, and it's from my cricket. I did make a cricket dolphin. I really did. I promise you. I'm excited about showing it to you. But first things first, let's clean this thing out. I want to do a glow-in-the-dark blue for my dolphin. Like a light blue or I have an idea of what I want to do. I think I got it. Yep, we got it's clean. Who knew using baby wipes is the best thing ever? Love baby wipes. Because you can use baby wipes for anything. And baby wipes are best when you're working with resin. That's pretty cool. Okay. So right now, I'm measuring my resin. So we have to go up to 40. Exactly 40. And that's what I was after. Has to be exactly 40. I use resin all the time. I love working with resin. I love going into like an artistic mode when I'm working with resin. Ask my husband, he knows me. He knows me very, very well, don't you dare. So I love working with resin. And this is one of the things I worked on 2 weeks ago, I believe. I said I was going to finish it off. So today's the day of finishing it off. So I'm thinking of using blue. But first things first, you use 2 drops of this. Love this stuff. Glad I bought it from Sophie and Toffee. Told Jeff about it. Supposed to do a non-yellowing, and it does. It does a non-yellowing. It changes the yellowing to what's the word I'm trying to find, hun? So instead of being yellow, it comes back to being a beautiful clear. Like so quickly, it's not fun. Look at that. This was yellowing, and it's now almost to a complete clear. And Jeff is watching how it does it too. I don't know what Sophie and Toffee used in their thing, but that stuff works. And it works on all resin, not just Sophie and Toffee resin, but it works on all resin. I was surprised. Wasn't I, dear? Jeff? I was surprised when they made a thing that got rid of yellowing.
There is?
Uh-huh. Come look at this. This was yellowed. Now look. It's clear.
There you go.
Isn't that gorgeous? Not one yellow in it.
Well, that works.
It does work. So we're now doing up to 80 now. So I'm trying to bring it up to 80. Whoa. You got a little bit too high up. Nope, you got up to exactly 80. Woohoo! I go up to 80 because 80 is the best one to go. So I have like 40 and then 80, and then I do a lot of projects with it first. So I'm mixing it up, getting all, of course it's going to get bubbly. Here, I'll show you. Of course it's going to get bubbly, but I don't want any streaks in it. So I'm like really going on the sides, and getting all those bubbles out. And then what I usually do after that, I will actually pound it to get all the bubbles out too. So I'll take this, pound, 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 pound. Pound, 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 pound. Good catch. Good catch. Good catch. It didn't go very far. Did not go very far. Oh my word. That was almost a disaster. That was almost a disaster. But I caught it. Pound, 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 pound. And as you can tell, there's bubbles up here. So we have what you call a hot gun. It will actually take almost all those bubbles out when they come up. Yeah, it was a reflex win. Exactly, Audie. A reflex win. Boom. No, you're not falling. Caught. So we're going to wait until this comes to the top because we want all those bubbles out. I don't have a bubbling machine. Wish I did. They're about $300 for me. $300, you heard correctly. It would be very helpful. And that's why I have Shopify going on, and I will be selling stuff like this on Shopify. Now, I understand Valentine's Day is over with tomorrow for you guys. Over here, it's done today, after today. And then there's Mother's Day, which I'll be working on. I didn't do very well with Made It, so I didn't get into Made It, but I have great news! In Australia, we have something called Buy, Swap, and Sell. Well, we asked someone on Buy, Swap, and Sell if I can advertise my, I'm just killing off the bubbles. You don't want bubbles in your work. Trust me. You don't want bubbles at all in your work. Unless you're making undersea oceans, then you'll want bubbles, but not when it's regular resin. So we're going to go with a blue color, or we're going to go with an orange. I think I'll probably go with an orange for that, and it'll be glow in the dark orange. I'm holding the rest of this pink out for making the glow in the dark on the top part of that other thing I was making. And yeah, this is going to be fun. And I'm going to do green around the green and maybe a blue around the ladybugs. So one's going to be in the air, one's going to be on the grass. That's my hope. Okay. So here we go. It's not 100% empty, but I'm not sure. Something's weird with it. Anyway, we will add some orange. The orange represents maybe like a sunset or something. So we're going to put orange in this. And we'll add some green to it and everything. I will say I do love my new, all my new things that I got today. Well, not today, but you know. So there's orange, glow in the dark. You need to cut it up, or not cut it up, but you need to break it up. Make certain it just breaks up really nice. You want to add a little hint, and I mean little hints of like a burnt orange look. You don't want to put too much in it, but just a little hint of glitter here and there. Won't hurt it, right? Right. And that goes around this one right here.
I'm going to do some shopping.
Okay, Dad. Then you add more resin. You take it and you take it like that. And you want to add a little bit of orange to this one. Now I like the idea of it glow in the dark. I'm in the glow in the dark mood today. Don't ask why. Just like glow in the dark. Believe me when I say they're glow in the dark. I have something here. I use my Cisco nails. If I can find the thing. Ah, there. I don't want to ruin it. So I'm not going to really ruin it. But Cisco nails. I'm going to show you how glow in the dark this is. Did you see them glow? They glow. That's why they're called glow in the dark. So there's glow in the dark in these, and there's glow in the dark in that, and there will be glow in the dark in that one right there. I wanted a feel of a orangey kind of glow in the dark. But you want to get you need to cut up all the orange when you're mixing it in resin. Because it's not glow in the dark wet. It's like a dry powder. And then you want to take some orange. like this. Don't put a whole lot in. Just put enough in to give it a little bit of a, it's very, very shiny, very pretty. So you want to go and take your orange and you want to mix it. Gives it that, it's a glow in the dark. And we're going to put it around this right here. I do have a glow in the dark green, but I don't know where I put that at the moment. But I do have glow in the dark green. And then this right here, I'm taking all my extras and I'm putting that, if there's too much in here, I'll actually go and fill it up in this. Believe it or not, this is a heart too. And that uses up the glow in the dark right there. And then you take your cleaning stuff, clean it off. Take this, clean this off, because you want to use it again, right? Right. My next goal is to go with a red look, because I'm going to be doing a red heart. So for right now, this is done until I'm ready. So give me a moment while I go put this away. Yep, I have to be quick. Ooh, wow. Almost fell. Didn't you? Almost fell. Yeah. Over there. Nice. Don't you like me working with resin? I talk over everything I do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mergs. Don't need that falling on me. Glad that's in the back. So that right there is some of my resin work right there. Now, I'm looking for a red. Since it's, heart day today and all that, I want to make certain I do red. Let's see what we got. I have color paste in here. So we're going to go look and see if we can find color paste of red. Don't think I bought any red, but hey, who knows? This is blue. Nope. This is blue. A lot of blues. Well, I have the candy pink. That wouldn't be bad. Right? Candy pink. Purple. Green. Ooh, fireball. Got fireball. Can finally put those away. I found a fireball. I found a fireball. So I have this one right here, which is called Fireball. It'll work great for, a heart. Or I have this candy pink. I also want to add glitter to it. Now the glitter I want to add, I usually add a different type of glitter, but this time I might use some thick glitter. I don't know yet. But this is my heart. It actually has a holographic look. Do you see the holographic? It's a holographic look. And we are going to make a heart. Maybe we could go with pink and a pink like put a pink in the middle. Ooh, that sounds like a pretty idea, doesn't it? Pink middle or pink, outside, and go completely red on the rest. Let me know your thoughts. I think that's not a bad idea. Coffee. Good for my soul. No, it's not really good for my soul, but good. Okay, cool. It's good to hear that. Okay. I am going to actually mix it in here because we're going to be doing. I'm just cleaning out the bubbles because the more bubbles we get rid of, the better, because we don't want bubbles in this. And maybe, just maybe, what do you think? Pink and red in here. I think that would look kind of cool. Pink and red in here. I think that would be kind of cool. What do you think? So I would have to use 2 of these if I do this. So let's do that. Maybe, yeah, I like that idea. So here's this. Okay, so we'll take pink in here. I don't know why I keep going back and forth on things. Don't ask me. I just do it. So pink in there. And then we'll go with a fire red in the other one. I think it'll just be that way because I tend to make a decision and then I decide to go with something different. Am I weird or what? I love doing resin, as you can tell. It's like I go into a beautiful thought mode, if that makes sense. And my mind goes into, what should I do? How do I make this better? It's like that. And then I want to add a hint of red, if I can get this. This is a red color right here. Can you see it? I want to add a hint of red to this, just to really bring it out. And then I might, on the pink, add just a hint of purple. Not a lot, just a hint, like a very small hint. A small hint. Yeah, I go into a very quiet mode when I'm working on resin. Just a hint. Not much. You don't need much. I'm going to let you know that when you're working with resin. You don't need much when you're working with resin. So this is red. Oh, that is going to be a gorgeous fire red. Woo, baby. Sure how I feel about that one. It's gorgeous red though. Look at that. And this is a pink with a hint of purple. Just to give it a oomph, there it is. Oomph, there it is. Let's do it. Are you seeing it? We're going to do these dice, I think. I like doing it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm almost out of red and I'm almost out of pink. So I need to make more pink and red. So here's red. I'm loving the look of it. It has like a swirl of pink and a swirl of red. And so we're going to do pink and red again. I just went it up. Okay. So this one's pink. Let's go and get the pink back in. That's pink. And this is Fireball Red. So what I'm thinking is when I'm doing resin, when I do resin pours, I'll do like at least one set of dice. I think that would be a good idea. What do you guys think? One set of dice, pink and red. Right now, so I'm going to be putting red in here because it really just makes it vibrant and red. A little goes a long way. And a purpley color. I think I did purple, didn't I? Yeah, purple. A purpley color in the pink. Just a hint. You don't want too much. About that much. Hun, I have a little fly flying around me.
Yes, you do.
And it just shows you the type of work I can do with the resin.
Where the fly spray got put.
It's right behind me.
Oh, well, there
Right behind me. And then the pink.
What will fly spray do to venom, dear? Not venom. Resin.
Just wait until I'm probably done. It was flying around my ear, but it couldn't get into my ear, so it's like, oh, I give up.
Well, that's right. Certainly not while you're wearing those things.
No, I did pretty good. And someone asked me a while back if I take precautions, and I do. But the thing is, over here, it's well ventilated.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, well ventilated. I love how this is going to turn out. Give me a moment. I need to add more pink. There's a lot of red, but not enough pink. So I got to make more pink. But as you can tell, I'm taking my time. And you can tell when this is pink, right? This is my pink. No, that's purple jasmine. Wrong color. Oh, Murgles, don't you fall. Oh, there's the red. Is that the pink? Candy pink. So here's candy pink. We'll add a little bit of that into it. I think it's going to turn out okay, though. I really do. I like how it's looking. And we need to put some red in here. I get really messy, by the way. Add a little bit more red to this. And more purple to the other one. It's probably hard to believe that when you're working with resin, it can get very messy. It's candy pink. This is my... Oh, I love this fire. It's called Fireball Red, and it's so vibrant. So vibrant. Isn't it, dear? So you take just a tad bit. Don't take too much. Just enough to really keep the reds going. And I have a... Yeah, I think I did pretty good on the look of it. I really do. I think I did really good on the look of it. By the way, there's a couple little bubbles. So, yeah. Come on, pop. Thank you. Any poppers? And it just gives it like a fireball red and pink and all that. So right now I'm working on the pink. I love the fact that I'm using, and I'll have to buy some more of these toothpicks. But toothpicks is another thing to run to when you're working with resin. Because toothpicks, you don't have to keep using something you already own. Like toothpicks you use for your mouth lots of times, and great for mixing in small things like this. I still love how that one thing I made a while back turned out. Oh, Murgles, that turned out good, didn't it, honey?
What's that, yeah?
I said I love how that one thing turned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what did I do with it? What did I do with the tops? I didn't put you very far. Where did I put the tops? So this is the tops. What I've learned, you feel this. You want to make a mess on the tops. You really do. That way, when you put them together, there will be no bubbles. So what I'm doing right now is I'm touching the tops with it. I'm using the fire red, and I'm using the pink, and I'm mixing them kind of together a little bit. Because you don't want them to bubble on the top. And I've learned this by watching other people show me what to do. So this is all set up. So what we need to do is we need to aim it this way, this way, this way, and this way, and that way. Be right back while I go take this over to its little thing so it can get messy, even more messy than this. This is a red and pink color thing. Not too bad. At least it's keeping it clean. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's awesome. That's looking great. Well, I need to get this. And I'll do this. Get a few more of these. Honey, can you close this? And we'll have to clean that. Sorry.
What? Oh, the top.
Yeah, the top.
I'm not supposed to do that.
Use one of the
One of the wipes to clean it?
Yep.
You don't want me to close it yet?
I have mine.
Yes, dear, it's nice.
Okay. So what we got here now, because I just cleaned up, I'm cleaning up the mess I made. And I still have a little bit more resin. So I'm going to add some resin here into this. And right here. Just to make this last bit. I think I'm doing good on time too. I think we're hitting the right timing and everything. Like I said, I'm wearing an old dress, so it's not a big deal to me. What's the big deal is as long as I don't ruin anything else. So we're going to mix this. That's pink. I might add a little bit more purple to it because I'm going around the lip of this, you know, the lip. And we're going to go uniquely. I hope it turns out the way I think it will, but we'll see. So we're going to take some pink. We're going to add a little bit of purple. After all, purple and pink fits the narrative of, you know, Valentine's Day. And we'll go red. Red. Red, you can never go wrong. Because I have enough red in here, I can do it. And I'm going to add, come on, purple, get off. I'm going to add some more red to the red. And I'm going to put the red right here so it can stop going to the side. And yeah, I think it'll be pretty cool. I'm still learning some skills here. It's not that I don't know how to work with resin, but I'm learning new skills as I go. And you go through it. I've been doing resin for over 5 years now. And I still learn new things. You can ask my husband. He knows me fairly well, and he knows I learned so many new things and new techniques and knew this, knew that, you know. So we're going to clean this completely out. 1/2 here. And the other half here. One half here. And the other half here. I want to use up as much as I can of the same color, you know, of the same resin. Because resin is not cheap. guys. People think resin is cheap and, you can get it all the time. Maybe in America, but not in Australia. Australia is not that cheap. I'll let you know that now. So resin is not that cheap. May seem like it, may act like it, but it's not. Because when you waste resin, you don't want to waste any resin, guys. Just like I almost did there. So you want to mix it all into this right here. I have an idea of what I want to do. I have a visual of what I want to do. And I'm going to do it the way I want to do it. So we are going to do a cutie patootie. So here's the heart. Here's the other heart. Part of the heart. I want to do it where it goes around Murgles. That didn't go the way I wanted it. Now this one, I wanted to go on this side right here. Go in here. And it's two separate colors. It's like pink and red. That was my goal. Not sure if I reached my goal, but that was my goal. I think today I was really messy. I hope the dice turn out. That's one thing I really hope. Because I think red dice with a little bit of pink in it would be kind of interesting. What do you guys think? I love working with dice, and I love working with resin, and I love working with anything. And I'm still trying to find my niche. I'm still trying to find what is best for me. So this is supposed to be a heart in red and pink. So you're trying to get it as red and as pink as possible. I like that. I think that looks kind of cute. Now we can do this part right here. And we can swirl it. Like swirl like this way. Go in and out. In and out. In and out like this. Like swirl it. Just to give you an idea what I'm thinking of. And then this one, you want to go in and out, but you want to go in between it. Like this part goes here with the little doop. Then you want to go in, 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 and it gives you an idea what I'm after. So now we can put this part in fully into that little section right there. And you want to do the same in this little section right there. You kind of want to, make it like a swirl or something. So that's that part right there. And as you can tell, I'm making a Valentine's Day sort of type of heart. Sort of. Not 100%, but sort of. You want to go in here. And you want to kind of, so what I want to do is I want to go like this, like that, so it's all covered. So you're right now trying to, well, I am right now trying to make it really unique. And then the rest of it is going to be done in complete red. It's glowing, not glow in the dark, but complete red. So you use your spatula or your, believe it or not, this is actually a thing you use on your face. I use this on resin. Best thing ever I came upon in my studies with resin. So what you're wondering what I'm doing is I'm steepling, or not steepling, but trying to get it so it's covering up the whole section of the heart. There's still little sections here and there. And then I pour pure red in there. Gives you an idea of what I'm thinking of for, I guess you could say, Valentine's Day, or anyone who has a heart or has a husband or a wife that you think, oh, this would be a wonderful gift for them because they like hearts. And it is holographic. So what I'm doing now is I'm pushing it out just to make certain we get all the bubbles out. We don't want any bubbles in this. And there you go. Now all I have to do is make some more resin, make it fire red, and we got a Valentine's Day heart that will make anyone love them. Would you not agree? That looks like a Valentine's Day heart, doesn't it? It has pink, it has red, it has all types of colors in it. I think it just brings it out a little bit more. I also made Valentine's Day type of resin dice. I am planning on making another dice, which is a big dice. I didn't give up on that, but the first one did not turn out. So it takes a little bit of time to learn how to use it, you know. So we are going to take this one, which is clean, and we are going to mix this with regular resin. I might even add glow in the dark on it. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. So, yeah. We want it up to about 40. Good. Wish my hair wouldn't get caught in it. I have a lot of hair now, guys. My hair is so long. So long. Yeah, 40. So exactly 40. So I'm not too upset with that. But I don't want my hair in there. Get out. Okay, take your time. Take your time. Okay, so I would have to go up to 80. Just a hint more. Just a hint. There. I think that's good. There we go. Hint more. And what I've figured out is you want to clean up after yourself. Like every time you're working with resin or anything you're doing, you clean your resin tops, you clean your resin bottoms. You keep it as clean as possible because it does leak. Well, not leak, but it is so messy. Resin is messy. But I love working with it, and I've worked with it for 5 years. Can you believe I've been on IMView, but I've been on YouTubing for almost, how long have I been?
Years, dear.
Years. 4 years, I believe. I've been on YouTubing for 4 years? Or 5 years?
You can check there.
Oh, yeah, I'll check.
You can always check. Go to the date of your first.
My very first one was not even this type of work. It was, believe it or not, it was Sophie and Toffee. I took Sophie and Toffee and I ran with it. Didn't I, dear? I gotta say, this stuff works. And you don't need a lot. You just need enough to mix it completely in to get rid of the yellowing. Although what I plan on putting in here is like red all over. Red. One day I would like to take a white one, like a clear white. Ooh, wow. That was fun. I was trying to slip out. Good catch. I have to wipe my gloves. That was fun. That is one thing I don't want to do is I don't want to and I'll show my resin work. I always show it on Instagram. So right now I'm just finishing off this beautiful heart and then making a decision if I want to go a little bit longer and go for something else or if I'm done for today. Haven't made my decision. But welcome to Rifka's Craft Corner, those who come in. I am right now going to, oh, by the way, when you're working with your resin, make certain you wash your heat gun, get all the pink stuff off of it or all the red stuff off of it. It's a good idea to keep it as clean as possible because you use it all the time. That's what I do. So this is to right now pop all those bubbles. There's so many bubbles in here. And some way I pop them is by bump, 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 bump. So I'm right now bumping all the bubbles out because I don't want the bubbles in it when I'm doing the heart. I'm also going to use the red in this. This is almost completely done anyways, but I'm also going to use the red in this so I can finish this one off right here. I think it'll be a kind of interesting looking rose because that's what it is. It's a rose. So I got most of it up to the top. So what I do is I pop the bubbles at the top. And I see a piece of hair. I definitely see a piece of hair. You are not supposed to be in there. Okay, there's no hair in it now. So we're going to take a beautiful color of fiery red. I call it fire red. It's called Fireball. If you can see it. It says Fireball on it. We're going to take the Fireball. We're going to add the Fireball Murgles. Of course. Hold that thought while I clean my glove. I'm using pigment paste. That's one thing I do use. I do play games. I did work a little bit on something a while back. So this time, instead of that other little thing, I'm making a big fireball right here. You don't need a whole lot. You got enough color right there. You close this off and you have fireball. You want to add some glitter. I have red glitter right here, as you can see. I'm using this right here, and I'm going to add some red glitter. Maybe a little more. Yeah, that'll be working. So there's red glitter. And you mix this all together. You take that fireball and you mix on it. It's mixing really beautifully into the thing. You want it as thick as possible. Well, not as thick, but you know what I mean. You want it as red as possible to look like the red that you want. So I have it red and I have it super red, and I even have glitter in here. I'm going to add another set of glitter, but this glitter is a clear glitter, what I call my go-to glitter. This one right here, it's going to have a little bit of that glitter in it. It's very fine. It's a very fine white glitter, and I use this all the time in all of my resin most of the time. And then you want to wipe it to the side, mix on it, all mixed in. You don't want it one part not mixed and the other part not mixed, you know. I've learned so much in doing resin since I've started about 5 years ago. I love working with resin. I also love doing projects. And right now, because it is technically Valentine's Day over here in Australia, and look at that, popped. I'm using a heat gun. And look at this color. Look at that color, guys. Isn't that gorgeous? So I'm going to be pouring this over this because I'm making it all red up on the top. There you go. And then might as well pop the glitter, pop the glitter. Pop the don't you love when I said pop the glitter? No, you want to pop the bubbles in here. So I don't have that special machine everyone else has. So I'm using my my heat gun to pop it. And look at that, it's nice and clear. What do you think? It's nice and clear and it looks really pretty. Then there's this one right here. This is a rose. And I thought, well, why not do red rose if it's the Valentine's theme? Now, the reason why I'm not going to be doing resin on Friday, I have to go to a funeral. I have to go to a funeral. My husband's uncle died, so I have to go to it with him. So that's why I'm not doing it Friday. That's why I decided, why don't we work on resin today? Maybe on Saturday I'll do something. I don't know. So these are ready to be put somewhere else, which I need to kind of do, which I have no clue how I'm going to do it. Because it's flimsy when it's wet like that, isn't it, dear?
It is flimsy at the moment, yes.
It's flimsy when it's wet like this. So I'm going to have my husband speak for give him like 10 minutes. 10 minutes? No, not 10 minutes. 10 seconds. Doesn't take me long to put away this stuff. So give me a moment, please. My husband will do the speaking. He always said that he would try and help me.
Yes, I do. Well, this shouldn't take too long, basically.
No, it shouldn't, but let me make certain I make room.
Always got to have room.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're not going anywhere.
No.
Meanwhile, they can look at 3 lovely pictures of hearts on the table.
Oh dear.
Well, it's one lovely heart and a couple of other things that are not lovely hearts. One's a very lovely, picture of your mouse, which for some reason you've been holding upside down.
Right now I'm looking for something that's flattened to put it on.
Top of my head. How about that thing?
What thing?
The Bundaberg case.
I was actually looking at something over here that we had. Something flat.
How wide does it need to be?
Not too wide.
What about
these 2 things right here?
What about the window ledge?
Oh, no.
Not wide enough?
No.
I don't think anyone's ever bumped the window ledge.
That's not the problem, dear. Not the problem at all.
Can't reach the window ledge?
No, it's not that it can't reach the window ledge, honey. Might use this.
What are you going to put that on?
Well, I'm going to try and let this one. Oh, miracles. Said I'm going to try. I didn't say it's going to be successful. Just give me a moment, guys. I'm working on getting this one moved. I'll be right back.
You have fun, dear.
Oh, yeah.
Shouldn't take too long.
This is fun. There we go.
Meanwhile, the people at home can start getting out their own resin and copying what you've been doing.
Sure. If they want to.
Yep. Time to get started. There'll be questions at the end.
Okay, I need to pop these bubbles. There's some bubbles in here that needs to be popped. I have a bubble there. There, that looks good. And then this one is going to be a little more fiddly. That's why I said I needed. Yep, I got it. Okay. Yeah, I have to be very careful, guys, with resin.
Stop. Okay, you made it. Good.
I know what I was doing. I think. That's going to be looking good. I'm looking forward to these things coming apart. Well, not coming apart, but coming together. Woo! That was hard work. That was a lot of hard work, guys. You don't realize I have to walk back and forth to the. There's my father-in-law has what you call a what is it called? Oh, I can't remember what it's called right now. It'll come to me soon. So what I just did is I just put it away. Now we still have this little guy we can fill up. So might as well finish him up, right? Right. This is a heart. Now, everyone asks what I do with my extra resin. Well, this is one way I save my extra resin. I use this as my, let's say you have too much resin and you're like, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Well, I do. I use other resin molds to make my resin. Sometimes it's a heart, sometimes it's something else, but this works great for finishing a resin. I think this would look good as a doorknob, to be honest. And as you can tell, I just finished the resin. That resin's completely done. Now I'm going to make more resin, but I just was showing you how you finish your resin if you are almost done with it in your thing. So next one to work on. Well, I did a lot of hearts today, guys. I really did. This is even a heart right here. Did a lot of hearts today. And as you can tell, looky here. It's all cute. It's all cute. So we have a heart today. Okay, now we're going to work on the next one. After I clean this out. I need to have my resin pots. I call them resin pots. They're not really resin pots, but you know what I mean. I clean these out so they're nice and clean so I can use them again and use them again. I was given these by a friend of mine as a present. So I always clean all my resin pots if I can. If not, the resin will dry and you can, here, I'll show you an example. Here's this one. You see this one that has resin in it? All you do is you go with the resin. It's called a silicone resin thing, and it gets rid of almost all of it. That's just to give you an example of what you can do with one. But right now, I am making more resin. Woohoo! Now, I am in the mood to make something with a dolphin in it. Now, I'm looking for a mold. I have so many molds here, it's not funny. I should probably finish this mold, shouldn't I? I do have this mold that I had that I never finished. I could finish this one. I have like a red outside. Ooh, that would be pretty, wouldn't it? What do you think, hon? A red outside of this and then clear on the bottom.
You can try it, then.
Yeah, I think that would be kind of cool. Yeah, let's do that. We're still doing red, guys. We're still doing red. Oh, Merkles. Not good. Not good. I hate when things fall apart. Okay, so we have the blue is what you call the hardener. I always do the blue first because it's easy to mix. So as you can tell, I have it right here. It's blue and it's right there. So we're going to take this. We're going to go up to about 40, no more than that. Now what I usually do is I wipe the outside of it so it's not making a mess. Oh, Merkles, I went 50. That's a little bit too much. 50 is too much. I don't want 50. Let's see. That should add up to about 40. Not above and not below. Yay! Now, you can't do that with the second one. When you pour the blue one in, which is the hardener or the stabilizer, or what you call it. Now, I put 2 drops in here because this is yellow. I'm going to show you why I say it's yellow. This is yellow, guys. This is 100% pure yellow. Now, if you look at that, that has like a yellow tint. Do you see that? Well, with the new, with this drops, you mix that in and it becomes clear. It does. It becomes clear. I'll show you that. I'll show you the difference. It's not yellow anymore. It's clear. Already clear. Clear as a day. Do you see how clear that is now? There's no yellow to it. Not even a yellow tint. Pardon me. So, that is clear. Let me get a sip of coffee. I want to finish some projects off that I've already worked on. Now, this is the regular. The regular one, I want to go up to 80 on this. The regular one is the normal resin. So I'm going up to 80, but you have to be slow. You don't want to be too fast because if you go too fast, yep, it's at 80. So I'm sorry about the error, but yeah, I'm checking it to make certain it's exactly 80, and it is. So what you want to do is you mix this together. Now this is called Just Resin. Just Resin is an Australian brand. It's one I use all the time, or I'll use Sophie and Toffee. I do get some unique ones like JD Addiction, JD Addiction or JD Diction, JD Diction, I think it's called, or J Diction. It's one of those. And there's another one that I bought from Amazon in the past many times. There was one I hated that I used, and it was from eBay that I got a long time ago. Because it yellowed so bad. It was so... Now this is called Ocean Coat. It's thick. It'll take at least 24 hours to 48 hours to finish. Ocean Coat is usually used for if you are making tables. Another one I get is one that's from Merkel's. It's in Brisbane. I just can't think of the name right now. What's the name of that one over in Brisbane? The one in Brisbane. What's the name of it?
The one what?
The one...
AA Composites.
Yeah, AA Composites. Now, what you want to do with this is you want to make certain you get all those bubbles out. So right now, I'm just pretty much working the bubbles out. I don't have that debubbler machine everyone talks about. I don't have that. But I do have a heat gun that will work just as well in my book until I can get the debubbler. The biggest item I have right now is called a Cricut. This is my Cricut, something I made on Cricut. just so you can see. I made, there's dolphins on here. I do plan on using this one right here and making a cricket picture of that. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, now we are going with Fireball. Again, yes, you heard me right. Fireball again. Get off of my glove. Thank you. One other thing about having gloves, you need to have gloves if you're going to be working with pigment paste, because your fingers will get red, or whatever color your pigment paste is, it will get red. So I'm going with a red color for a reason. Now I'm going to add a hint of this to the back, just to give it a hint. I might go with full on. Yeah, I think that would be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? And there, this. Going with this, and this. So I'm using a clear resin, like a super fine, then a fine, and then I'm mixing all this up. And you want it to be really, really red. So I'm mixing it up, and I want it to be very red. I want it to look really super fireball red. Now I bought this. This is from Just Resin also. That I don't have its resin in Australia. I have Just Resin. Theirs is pretty good, and I have never had a problem with Just Resin. Only one time, and I did tell them about it. But most of the time I use Just Resin. We're going to finish off something I've worked on, I would say a month and a half ago, maybe longer than that. Now what I'm doing here is I'm cleaning out this area right here just to make certain it's all clean in the bottom part, because I don't want anything but my resin that I'm using. So next thing you do is you take your cleaner and you clean this stuff out just to make certain you got all the nasties that you don't want in there, because you don't want to have blue mixed with red. So I'm just double checking everything looks good. Well, this one doesn't. Yeah, that looks good. Now we will take this right here. We want to go into the edging. So we want to stay as close to the edging as possible. Then you want to roll it down. And it stays in the area you want it to be. As you can tell, I have my edging right here. Oh, you don't want it on the top, but that's okay, because it might be going on the top too. And as you can tell, right in here, you can see the edging. There's no bubbles on the outside of it. That gives you an idea of what I'm doing. So you want to get it into the edging. Oh, Merkles, that didn't go the way I wanted it to go. You don't want it on the outside. I don't mind if it touches this part right here, because we're doing something unique.
And we are right now working on the edging. It just gets rid of any bubbles you have. You don't want any bubbles in this at all, except for what you made already. But that looks amazing. There's no bubbles in there. Same situation here. You want to go down to this edging over here. So what we're doing is we're taking this and we're going in here and here and here. Resin is messy. I will let you know that now. When you're working with resin, you go with what you got. So I have this resin that I've had for a while, and I'm working on everything to make it look really good on everything. So I'll hold this edging out if it lets me. And then I'll put this in here just a little bit more. And you don't want any on the outside. You make certain you don't have it on the outside. Now we will go over every little avenue. You want to make certain there's no bubbles in there. The big key is make certain you got all the bubbles out. Because if you have a bubble, it doesn't come out nice. And that has a bubble in there. So what you do is you bring that bubble out. And as you can see, the bubble just popped out. You make certain you have all the bubbles out. Because if you don't have them out, then your product doesn't come out nice. Okay. Now I'm going to finish this product right here. Using up the red that I have. Since I have a whole lot of red. Aim it to the sides right here. And then you take this, you lightly wrap it around, and you put whatever excess you have back into the bowl. And boy, did that bubble pop. That was good that that bubble popped. You don't want a bubble to be in your work. So sometimes you overfill. And one way to get rid of the overfill is you actually go over it, lightly roll it over, and then you take it and you wipe it into the same thing that you had poured from. Again, make certain it does not spill over because you don't want to lose any of that precious resin you had built. Sometimes it's not helpful. Hon, can you open one of those and give me like 2 of those, please? So what you do is you check it for any bubbles. Thank you. And you clean around your spice so you don't have that mess. And then you go around here and you go around here. Now, what I've done here is I've fixed it where there's no bubbles in it. And as you can tell, there's no bubbles on the outside. There's no bubbles on the inside. I've learned how to regulate my bubbles and everything like that. I just learned. I've been, like I said, I've been doing resining for over 5 years now. I've been YouTubing for almost 5 years now. But resin is what I went to first before I went to diamond painting. So anyone here because of diamond painting, welcome. Anyone here because of resin, welcome. And there's the popping. You pop the bubbles. You make it nice and flat. And you got it. Okay. So that is something I worked on before. Never finished, but it's finished now. It's going to be a very beautiful little red and blue look. So let's keep looking and seeing what we got here that I can use to finish up some stuff. Oh, Murgles, not that. Hon, can you hand me a couple of the red? I'll tell you what molds I want. I'm going to make a dolphin mold.
Which drawer?
Maybe the second one down. Second down.
This is second. Top there. Second
Oh,
there.
sorry. Third down. Let me just see. Nope. Fourth. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that one.
This one?
Yeah, that one. I think that's not a bad idea. Yeah. We'll do this one. So, yeah, we did really good, and we're going to do this real quick. Oh, this is pretty. This has a, if I can get it down so you can see it. This has a holographic look. We are going to set up something in here. Now, if I can figure out how to do this. I want this dolphin swimming. Okay, come on. Hon, can you go get me one of my tools out in that thing? It looks like a little, I don't know, jabby thing.
So you want what?
A little jabby thing. Maybe I'll use this.
Do you? Oh, you mean the little handheld, like pink or red thing with a tiny little poker on the end of it?
Yes, that.
Do you even know where it is?
Yeah, in my Cricut.
Oh, up that end.
Yeah, that in.
Yeah.
I could go with that one. That would be kind of interesting with a splash. Don't know if that one would fit, but we'll try. This was my first time doing a Cricut, by the way. See right here? You should be able to see some of the cuts. So I'm waiting for my husband to bring me the pokey thing.
One of these?
Yeah, that. Thank you.
Yes, ladies, keep these in your purses. If the police pull you over and say, "Why do you have a concealed weapon in your purse?" you can say, "That's just for my crafting,
not
officer."
a problem.
Do you want Rizzoli's to put on, dear?
Yeah, Rosalie's would be fine.
I should go put Rizzoli's on. It's just after 11. They should be cooked by the time you're finished.
Yeah.
Same way as last night, Dan? Worked out pretty good?
Yeah, it did.
Right.
Huh. Don't know if this is going to work or not, but we'll try it. So this one right here is the one I'm thinking of. Right here. I'm just trying to get it in, guys. It's blue, so it works really well. Okay. Nope, that's a little too far in. So we wanted this up a little higher, right about here. Yeah, that works. And this right here, as you can tell, is my Cricut. This is from my Cricut. I'll show you shortly when it's done. So this is from my Cricut, guys. Right here is from my Cricut. And I have a Cricut, and it made a beautiful dolphin. This was actually from my how to work my Cricut. So this was pretty cool that they had a dolphin. And that is my Cricut right there. This came off of my Cricut. So you can see the Cricut look. And I think doing like a blue down here and doing like a very light color up here would be really good. But that won't be done until the next week. By the way, guys, I'm going to have to get going because of the fact that, like I said, I don't have anything special going. I have something important going on Friday, so that's why I'm not going to be on Friday. So anyone who knows me knows I usually go on Fridays. But this time, I'm not going to be on Friday because of the fact that we had to go to a funeral. They couldn't do the funeral any other day. They had to do it on a Friday. So we have to go to a funeral. It's my husband's uncle, by my uncle by marriage, his uncle. So, and it was one of Jeff's favorite uncles. So he doesn't want to miss the funeral. And there you go. That fills up that right there. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Got that done. So we have hearts done. We have this thing done. I think most of it's done. It should be pretty much okay. So I'll be right back. I'm going to put this away and then I'll come and talk to you guys in my spill. Whew. Okay, you go over here and hold this right here. You go back over there. And you are fine. Okay, cool. That is done. We are happy with that. I am finishing off the resin as we speak because we have to finish it off. And I think I did really well today. I really do. I feel I accomplished quite a bit today. Here's one that I made a while back, just so you can see the type of heart I can make with this thing. That's kind of cute. So this is a heart that I made right here. Yep. And that needs to go right there and let it dry. what I figured out is that it's over full. So when it's over full, I've learned how to save over fullness. When it's over full, you don't want to have it over full. That's not over full now. So, guys, I am going to be going off shortly. And I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you enjoyed. Back to what I was saying, I love doing resin. It's one of my favorite pastimes to do. It just puts me in a very good mood. There will be a day I am going to be making a big resin piece. I mean, really big. Gotcha. Okay. That is ready to be drying. So that's awesome. Anyways, I have this left to do, and I need to find something to put it in. Like something small. Something teeny tiny. Something good. I guess this would work. One minute. How the heck did my hair get in there? Not happy about that. There. Finish this off. So I used a lot of reds and pinks today, as per the reason of the today is technically in everyone else's mind Valentine's Day, and I'm only I don't celebrate it myself, but I'm still doing it. Selling things that are, Heart Day. So I'm really excited about the fact that that thing actually worked. And that finishes that off. Anyways, let me clean this out while I'm here. And then we'll talk. Next week will be playing my either Paleo Pines or the other one. I don't know what everyone likes me to play, but I'll play whatever they want me to play. I like playing Paleo Pines per se, but it's up to you guys. Or I might just take a breather on Monday. I don't know. And on Wednesday, we'll go back to doing crochet. So, first off, if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up, I think. That's a thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. And last but not least, please comment. I enjoy you guys. I thank you for being with me. And I am going to see how these held on. Oh, wow. They held on nice. These are Cisco nails. And they held on. There was no, I gotta say, that did hold on. That's nice. Anyways, please comment. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. And I haven't decided when I'm going to go back to doing unboxings. I haven't done any unboxings for a while. I've been going lives because lives is much easier for me. But I'm sure people want to see me do unboxings too. So anyways, many blessings and shalom, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Get away from my face. Why? Anyways, many blessings, guys. Shalom.